It's your boy, the one, the DMV, man. And today we got the tired4khi indictment, man. Man, Kai, what you doing, Kai? What you doing, man? Kai. You messing up, man. Pretty much, man. More of the story is you can't be out here in the streets if you don't have reliable transportation, man. You can't be out here sliding, committing crimes, and promoting the violence. Then right after you promote that violence, you call somebody like, can you pick me up? Can you pick me up? Can you pick me up? Can you call me an Uber? Can you call me an Uber? Can you call me an Uber? You can't do none of that, man. Do y'all understand it is 2023 and it is not the technology of the 90s that we are up against, man? That's why I say it's no one in the streets, man. I'm telling y'all, stay out of the streets, man. I don't promote street politics, street stuff, and none of that, man, because it's a lose-lose situation for our people, man. I want to see everybody do better. I want to see everybody get some motion. These stories ain't eating the bed off nobody. It's to discourage the youth and the people who watch these videos to stay out the streets, man. Because if you see how it ended up for them, how y'all think it's going to end up for you? You feel me? Bars, you hear me? But let's get into this one. I ain't rapping on this episode. Pretty much on Monday, May 17th of 2021, man, they found a descendant with a headshot. Apparently, you feel me, a homicide victim. And pretty much from that homicide victim, an investigation was launched, man. And that's the crazy part, man. Y'all think y'all just gonna do something, man. Police don't care, man. They don't care about us. Yeah, they do. They waiting on y'all. They plotting on y'all. They eating and sleeping and breathing that arrest that they're waiting to commit, man. They're waiting because that is their job, man. And 9 times out of 10, you've already given them all the evidence by intention or by mistake. Because at the end of the day, it ain't hard to trace them cameras. It ain't hard to trace phone records. It ain't hard, you hear me, to talk to witnesses. But pretty much, man, when they approached, man, where the expended cartridges were found, 3 of the 4 subjects continued traveling on northbound 1st Street. As they got a few feet away, one of the suspects reached inside of their bag, reached in the Gucci bag, or whatever Cuddy Murder said, man. And then, they fired shots, man. Apparently, they seen the muzzle flash, and then the suspect fled the same, man. Apparently, man, I don't know if I'm getting a little too ahead of myself, but even if I am, this video is a little bit shorter than the other videos, so it's cool. So I'm going to just stretch it out even if. But pretty much, man, these subjects, man, were on camera before the incident and prior to the incident, man. They said 2 of the suspects attempted to change their clothes. Only 1 suspect fully changed his fit. I guess that's why they didn't really say it. But they kept everything else on except for their sweaters, man. So, they was trying to make sure their friend got caught. They was like, nah, bro, it wasn't me anyway. It was you, bro. You put that on, bro. They friends ain't care. They friends was like, I wouldn't have did that shit anyway. You could tell by the way it went. All right, so pretty much they got the suspect at first. The suspect denied everything. He denied involvement. The suspect said he was in Bowie, Maryland. They asked who he was in Bowie, Maryland with. He said his girlfriend. He said, how you get there, how you get back. He said the Uber. He said, do y'all got the number of the Uber or the person who called the Uber so they could trace the account? He immediately asked for a lawyer, see. You know what you done did? See, I don't know if it's copyrightable, so I'm going to have to say it myself. You done fucked up, right? Yeah. You done fucked up, right? Yeah, you said you knew, but now you don't know. So now that you don't know, but how do you know if you don't know that you know that you know if you know that you know? You hear me? But pretty much she continued to deny. So when they went to the house, you feel me? And they pretty much, because you know they don't just snatch you up, they snatch everybody up, man. They got the phone records of the person who called the Uber, man. They got the messages around the time saying, can you pick me up? Can you pick me up? Please, pick me up now, please. They had him asking for a ride, man. Initially, the suspect did not want to give up, and well, not the suspect, but the witness didn't want to give information up, for real. But pretty much, once the witness figured out that everything falls on them, man. But I'm telling you, once they found out that it fell on them, it became a raw wave concert. They got the snitching for the century. Case ain't getting older or not colder. It was all on you. It was all on you. You'll be fighting this case for so long. But pretty much, man, if you guys didn't learn anything, man, stay away from them cameras. Stay away from them crimes, man. Stay away from everything you ain't supposed to do, man. If you want to get a job, man, get a job, man. You want to be a rapper, man, go pursue your rap career the legal way, man. You want to be in entertainment, start building your platform today. There's too many avenues for the money to be crashing out, man. Y'all gonna crash out and not see no money and be sitting in jail with people who done already touched $1 million. And while they telling you all their $1 million story, you just shaking your head like, okay, man, okay. Well, you had $1 million up, man. I had $50 for they bagged me, man. And pretty much, man, these people were all wearing identifiable clothes, man. They didn't want to get away. Smile for me, baby. What you looking at? It's me, y'all. Right to the camera. I'm telling y'all. At the end of the day, if y'all think the streets is a win, man, look at these cases on my page, man. They letting y'all know before the crime was even committed, it was a lose-lose situation, man. And that is what we had to deal with growing up in the DMV and trying to survive in the DMV. On a day-to-day basis, we have to deal with crazy, idiotic stuff like that doesn't get anybody nowhere and sets everybody 1,000 steps back, man. Pretty much, man, I feel that tired4khi, he doesn't really have a fight in this case, man. There's not really much he can do, man. The witnesses already, you feel me, pointed the finger at him, man. They got where they changed their clothes, man. They got, you know, when the defendant walked away on the video of a cell phone, you hear me? They got the messages of the cell phone practically trying to get a ride out the area. Pretty much this whole move was pretty much, in my opinion, over nothing. And at the end of the day, man, if you could have chose any other route or kept it with the rap, man, you could have waited on the war in the DMV. And I would have turned you up, man, and you wouldn't have had to crash out, man. But at the end of the day, that's just the cycle. You feel me? On March 14th, you feel me? A destruction of property occurred in the District of Columbia. The offense did not occur in the area where, you know, Ty John Jackson reside. The 9mm casing, you feel me, had been fired by the descendant, Daquan Covington, and revealed the suspect walked up to an unknown person and swung at an individual. The individual ran off, and suspect one shot at an unknown individual, but no identification was made. The suspect is described as a black male, dark complexion, medium build, wearing a silver color puffy coat and black pants, man. He was a Bama, man. But at the end of the day, that was a separate murder investigation, man. So, in baby 50 words, man, chase a nigga down with the Glock. Spank his ass 100 years on the spot. Spank his ass, noodles ain't hot. Spank his ass, made him in a cold sink. Spank his ass, your boy the war in the DMV, and I'm out.